point fingers at yourself. What did you not do? And the reason why we fast from time to time is not that we have to fast, but at some point you gotta fast because you gotta tell the flesh who's in control. I'm in control. You're not in control. I know you don't want to wake up. You don't have an option. Get up. We trying to eat. There's a certain lifestyle we want. Because I owe it to myself. And can't nobody stop me but me. You are not where you want to be, not because you need any more gifts. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no, tell you stop, tell you quit. You got to get to a point where you're disciplined. It might require you saying no to your friends. It might require you changing your diet. Whatever it takes, you got to be willing to do it. And you keep saying you're not there because of something else, because it's easier to blame somebody else. I have to take complete ownership. I had to look at all the things that I didn't have control over and say, I got to take control. Why? When you master yourself, you put yourself in a position that a lot of people can't do what you do, and then you become rare. And diamonds are rare. That's why they cost so much.
You have to be willing to grit it out. You have to be willing to push through discomfort. Nothing that you're about to try or do that is worthwhile is going to be comfortable for you during the process of creating it. Stop with this hope, stop with this I wish, and start replacing those terms with I will fucking do, no matter what.
It's a commitment. It's not a feeling. Commitments don't have nothing to do with your feelings. You do it because you're supposed to.
It's a lifestyle. Instead of hitting that snooze button in the fucking morning and not making your bed and not cleaning your house, you don't hit the snooze button. You get up. You don't want to go run, you go run. You don't want to go swim, you go swim. You don't want to make your bed, you make your bed. You don't want to clean your house, you clean your house. You don't want to study, you fucking study. That's how you start to callous your mind. It's going to suck. It's not going to be fun. Do something that sucks every single day of your life. That's how you grow.
Make every day your masterpiece. The secret of your success is determined by what we do daily.
And here's the crazy part. All you got to do is look in the mirror. All you got to do is deal with yourself, and then we're going to get to a whole other level.
Embrace the pressure. Pressure creates diamonds. Start to take the pressure that you feel for what it is you want to do and turn that into productive action. Let it be the thing that makes you get where you want to go when everybody else is just taking it easy.
No more playing after today. I need you to take control over every single area, and we're going to do it one day at a time. And you're going to get control, and then someday going to be your day.
Welcome back to another Winning Wednesday. And today's going to be a tough one. It's going to be really tough to not gangbang on the government, but we're going to do our best and hang out and talk some positivity. I'm your host, as always, James. Joining me, you know the man, Mr. Garrett Goldsberry, the host of Sergeant and Samurai.
What's up, players?
We're back.
Playettes.
We got some more positive content coming your way. And maybe a little gangbanging on the government. We shall
might be sprinkled in a little bit.
We shall see how this goes. I'll tell you, if we start gangbanging on the government, our life on the YouTubes, not long for this world.
It is not.
It is not long for this world, and it'll be very interesting to see how they respond, because they do not like me.
They do not like the truth. It's not just you. They don't like the truth.
So, Garrett, I don't know if you heard this, but I had a conversation with a social media manager for conservatives, big conservative influencers.
Oh, no, I did not hear this, but enlighten me, my friend.
I had a really nice conversation with the guy. And he had told me that I am on a blacklist.
Shocking.
And I am one of the most shadow banned accounts he's ever seen. And
did you see my face?
And he deals with a lot of bigger accounts. And he's like, I've never seen someone shadow banned to the likes that you guys are.
It's sad, but it's like I said, what did I send you in the message? And like your account's way bigger than ours, but we literally got our third 90-day shadow ban in 1 month.
Oh, dude, I get them on a daily basis on
Every day.
And stories from fucking 2 years ago. I get them all the time. It's insane. And then you see the Twitter files come out. You're like, wait a second, our federal
Here we
government
go, 3 minutes in. Awesome.
is paying $3 million to censor us. I'd love to see. I can't wait to see the results of Facebook and Instagram when that eventually does come out, because I think it's going to. I think it's inevitable. I think there's so much evidence and so much information about what Twitter was doing and the federal government was doing that you have to now look into other social media platforms. And Donnie did an interview with Chanel Rion, and was like, she asked that exact question. She's like, you gotta expect it to be like this on other platforms. And he's like, oh, absolutely, definitely.
Dude, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got just Google itself with the search engines. Like, come on, man.
Google, yeah, with Google. Our federal government is actively censoring conservatives. And I'm very interested, because I wonder if I have a case now that the federal government is now censoring us. I've lost sponsors
and to no fault of your own. It's just that our reach is so limited because we're so heavily shadow banned. That's why James and myself do Winning Wednesdays and everything else, is because we've been off of YouTube for, James is probably 2 years. I'm a year or a year and a half. Our Instagram counts are so heavily shadow banned. Our Facebook, James been kicked off Facebook. My Facebook is literally like anything I post is just thrown to the hole right away. And it's just it's wild.
On Twitter. I am shadow banned on Twitter. Like I will post our flyer for our episodes, for our Tuesday at We the People Radio episodes.
Yep.
I instantly within seconds of posting it, get a sensitive content warning, and it's literally just a fucking flyer. Like, it's a picture of my logo, We the People Radio, the show number, live at 8:30 on Tuesdays, and where we should. What?
This is the state of affairs we're in, though, that We the People is a censorable offense.
Well, I think it's more than just We the People. Like I was telling Alan, hashtag We the People is definitely in the algorithm. But I think our logo, our name, I think everything, like even my personal name, is flagged. I think my face is flagged on YouTube.
No, I would flag your face too. It's pretty rotten.
Yeah, it's rough. No one wants to look at this. Glorious Redbeard.
It is Redbeard the pirate.
Oh, fucking beard like this.
Mine's just as red. Mine will be redder. Is redder a word? More red? Redder?
You couldn't grow a beard like this, Garrett.
Dude, you've been trying to grow that thing and you haven't cut it since you were like 14. So stop it. It took you like 35 years to get a full beard.
No, that's actually false. I've actually taken it down since me and Christy have been dating, and it grew back pretty quickly. So get fucked.
Hey, it's one way to hide the double chin, my friend.
Fair game. Fair statement. Fair statement. I shaved my beard. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Why did I
Who is this guy?
Yeah, who are you? Like, my mother would love if I shaved it. My mother would
little baby face James. She'd be like, there's my baby.
Oh my goodness. I haven't been baby face, like baby face, since I was probably 21 when I had to go to court for my for getting arrested with weed.
Yeah.
That was probably the last time I was baby face.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, like, even when
how did shaving your face help your case?
It didn't at all.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it was my father's idea. He's like, you need to shave your fucking face.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Dad. And you've been so right on the conspiracies as well. Shut it. Sorry, Mr. Gray.
I've been dead on accurate, Dad. Dead on accurate. And I sent him the Twitter files of them spending $3.5 million of to censor conservatives. I was like, you know, when I tell you I'm shadow banned and no one sees my shit, I'm like, this is why I'm shadow banned, because our federal government is spending $3 million to censor people like me. I was like, you've known me since I was born. I was like, I am not a crazy terrorist. I am not a fucking lunatic. I am not some guy who's going to go and do some crazy fucking nonsense that the news makes us out to be. Like, they make us out to be these domestic terrorists. I was like, why would they spend so much money to silence me? Like, for what reason? What purpose would they have to censor me? I'm like, I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy. I smoke weed at my fucking house, and I do. I like have fun. Like,
so what was his answer?
He didn't have a response. He didn't
even respond.
He doesn't acknowledge, bro. I bombard him all day.
You have to
with shit. Like, I said, blink.
Yeah,
posts all day.
Well, I mean, you know, we go back and forth, you know, with our group of people and everything all the time, and you know, it's just we were Steve and myself were on Two Doom Men the other day, and you know, like, we're just reading stuff off, and we're like, go back to episode 1, go back to episode 2, go back to episode 4. You know, like, we've been talking about this, and everybody's like, nah, and we all knew it, and that's like what I said, like, when they just like the Twitter files come out, I'm like, literally, I'm like, yeah, and like, we live that life, you know.
No, 100%, 100.
So your camera's all fucked up.
Everything is fucked up. Our feed is paused. My internet is fucking shit. Right now, I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, everything is paused on all.
Mine was out last night, and it just came back on this morning.
I have internet, just I pay for a gig, and I'm only getting 200 megabytes per second right now.
Yeah,
and that's not good. That's not strong enough. Which may not be good for us today.
You want to try to stop it and restart it?
Well, if we do that, we're gonna lose a few platforms, unfortunately.
Wow. Okay.
But we're not. No one sees anything. Like, it's completely frozen right now on YouTube, on Facebook. Everything is
because we started talking about the Twitter files.
Probably. But we might have to restart and try to come back, because this is not working at all. I'm looking at all of the feeds, and everything is fucked.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to restart my computer, see what happens.
All right, go ahead, and I'll keep my stuff open, and then I'll just sign back in.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, bye.
Later. Yeah, your camera's going like insane.
Yeah, it's my internet. I'm getting 190 megabits per second right now. I'm supposed to be getting a gig, which is like 900.
Mm-hmm. Your camera was messed up on Alan last night too.
Oh, I know, but I was getting good. That's, I think, my internet cable. I don't think there's anything I could do about that.
There's gotta be. There's no way. Like, I have like a cheap fucking camera. My thing's crystal clear.
I don't. Well, no, it's like I said. My internet has nothing to do with the camera. Has nothing to do with the camera whatsoever, because I could switch. I have two other cameras that I could switch to, and it does the same exact thing. I could switch to. I have another camera hooked up right now, and I switched during the show last night, and
it was doing the same thing.
It does the same thing.
Do you think you're getting like frequencies because the cables are so close to? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if you have a certain cables next to each other, they kind of like interact with each other. Do you think because like you have so many cables all over, you're getting interference from one cable to another?
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that happens. Like if you got a high power cable next to like a different lower power cable, like the frequencies coming off of it, like will start like jumping yours or whatever.
Possibly, but it only does this when the internet is really, really bad. I think my internet cable that I run to my office is not good.
It's a possibility. Cables suck.
Yeah. All right. Let me restart and see what happens.
All right. Go ahead.